Hello, so as you can see, I'm running a virtual machine, and I don't know why the fuck I'm sounding a little bit British, but dude, okay, I'm running a virtual machine right now. This is one of the very first OSs I've ever actually touched when I switched to Linux. Now, the reason why I didn't really like it was because the Discover, this right here, you can't really install apps. Not on this. You could probably do it on the terminal, but this is it's a good gaming OS. Blah blah blah. It oh yeah, it has like a CPU monitor. See, this is a good OS for gamers, and it's honestly underrated. But it's also based on Ubuntu, so it's easy to use as far as the command line. Um, But if you do ever have any bugs with this, I would suggest Fedora, Ubuntu, Kubuntu, any other type of KDE type of system, even Arch. But what I'm curious about seeing is if I type the most dangerous command. Now, obviously, I'm in a virtual machine, so don't do this on your main system. But it's too dangerous. Blah blah blah. Use no preserve root. Okay. Uh. Spacebar doesn't really work, but hold on just one moment. Okay. Use no preserved root to overwrite the failsafe. So see, that's why I see no preserved root in there. When people do this type of stuff. Okay. And it's basically going to start deleting the SIT from the computer or the virtual machine. Look at this. And it's kind of laggy too. But I'm assuming after this, give it a moment, and it's going to start deleting the stuff. You'll see a bunch of stuff that's not going to be visible. I'm already lagging like shit. This is basically if you want to nuke your fucking computer. But dude, on Kali Linux, it seems to have different effects. So I should technically be doing this on different OSs, because on Kali Linux I saw someone do it on Kali, and the whole entire thing just it disappeared instantly. This seems to be doing like not much of a effect other than the terminal. I would also like to see the effects on Parrot OS as well, which is the one thing that I use for hacking. I don't use Kali Linux. It's just too basic. Anyways, let me check my see, there's a bunch of lag to this, but how long does it take for it to remove everything? It has to, I know. Uh, uh, okay. Cannot remove. So what are you saying? If you're saying it can't remove, or just I'm lagging like shit, so something has happened. And I'm assuming since I'm on live, right? So, or since I'm on virtual machine, if I press reboot or do reboot, then basically it's going to send me right back to the installation or the it's It's not too responsive. Okay, well, there seems to be, yeah, different effects and shit, but going to shut down that virtual machine. I want to see what's on here for Parrot, you know, Parrot and Ubuntu as well. So I'm gonna start at Parrot, and yeah, we'll do the same thing there. And then I guess next time I try the actual Ubuntu. I mean, no, Ubuntu. Ubuntu is an actual operating system that's gonna come up. I'm gonna make it, so it's gonna be my operating system. But it's basically a GNOME style hackers OS. I don't want to say too much about it though. So that's why I said Ubuntu in my mind, but really I think Parrot is my favorite OS. On a virtual machine it does take a while to load, but come on. It just does that error because it's not connected to hardware. It's a virtual machine. Also, I think you could do this safely on a live USB. So, because you know it's on a live USB, but the safe option for me, I think, is virtual machine. Now, if you do this on your computer, for those who are mad stupid, basically your computer is not going to like reinstall Windows. No. I think the only way you can do that with reinstalling Windows is just a direct factory reset, or just gotta put that in a USB flash drive and manually install it yourself. Because Windows is basically off the system, off the rig for your computer once you nuke that off, pretty much like any other operating system. But basically, if you get this command set up on your main computer, your computer is not going to have an operating system. It's going to say like grub rescue or grub failure, because the bootloader that Linux uses is grub, and well, basically grub ain't there to fucking load your shit, along with the kernel itself is gone, so your computer's not going to have an operating system. I will also say, if you ever do come across this, just know that your computer is not totally garbage. You just need to gain access to another computer and then flash the USB on that with your chosen operating system, and then just put that flashed USB, that fresh flashed USB inside of your computer to fix your fucking computer. Okay, there we go. Okay, sudo. Fuck. Sudo. Or. Or M. Or F. Oh, wait, what? It said or F. Okay. No. That's correct, right? I don't know if I spelled it right, but for sure I spelled it right. There's no way Parrot doesn't let you do this because it's fucking Linux. Okay, Parrot just does not really have this function, I guess. I'm gonna move on. Want to do Ubuntu itself. Ubuntu, I'm expecting something, you know. Most of these virtual machines I don't even use. Oh, I should try Mint as well, but not mine. Come on. Uh. Well, in that case, I'm gonna open both virtual machines real quick. Mint. Come on. Hmm. Come on. Hmm. Well, the other ones are taking too long to load. I'm just gonna end the video because I'm not gonna sit here and be bored all the time.